Hello again everyone, this is Marcbrightside and welcome back to Yume NIkki. A bit of a strange video this time, but anyone familiar with this game will probably realise quite quickly what I'm up to. For anyone who's never experienced this themselves, then you're in for a real treat, put it that way. Some of the more eagle-eared, some of the more observant out of you might notice that my voice is sounding slightly different. That's actually because I have a new headset now, and this could potentially be a lot more important than I just made it sound, but I'll get into that later. Anyway, we need to take a trip to the snow world now. Haven't been here in a while, and in the last time I was here, I showed off that there was in fact a small group of igloos out here. There is actually one more, isolated from the rest, out in the middle of the snowy tundra. That's the igloo that we need. Unfortunately, I never actually remember where it is in relation to anything else in the snow world, so it's a bit of aimless wandering at the start here. I was going to cut some of this away, but I've already had to do quite a lot of editing with this part, so forgive my laziness, I couldn't be bothered, I'm sorry. It's not that long, honestly, I swear. I think I'll find it pretty soon. Yeah, it should be round about now, yeah. Once you find this isolated igloo, there's a small pink puddle in the middle of the igloo, and interacting with this puddle will take us here. This is the Pink Sea. I'm not entirely sure what this landmass is made of. I always look at it and think candy floss for some reason, but I'm not sure. Could be made of anything. Could be made of the sweet dreams of children for all we know. Although in this game that's highly unlikely. But we want to follow this path around. Can be slightly annoying to navigate because it's all twisty and turny and shit. But if we navigate around, we can find a pink balloon, and interacting with it will take us to this area outside of the island, and this is the one and only time in the game that the frog effect will be useful, because when you're in water, even if you have the bicycle equipped, then you move a lot slower than normal, and you can't get here with the speed glitch activated because you need to interact with the balloons. Equipping the frog allows us to move at normal speed. But if you follow the path that I took, we'll find a green balloon that will teleport us back to a different landmass. And up here, there is a castle. Let's head inside. Hello there. This is Paniko. She is the only other semi-normal human girl in the whole dream world. And in her room, there's only one object that we can interact with, and it's the light switch. And all it does is, hitting the light switch will make her room go negative. So let's try that again. Same reaction as before. Let's try that again. Yeah, we're going to be doing this for a while, but while this is going on, I would like to take the chance to talk about some possible ideas for this channel in the future. First of all, a friend of mine, as well as my fiancée, have suggested going back to doing dramatic readings of things. For those of you who don't know, which I'm going to guess is all but 3 of you, this channel actually used to be for recording monologue performances from plays, in the hopes of getting myself out there as an actor, which kind of didn't go too well. Basically what happened was I got hired by an online website. Yeah, an online website as opposed to all those real-life websites. I got hired by websites to make videos, and they paid me a very small amount for it. And they treated me horribly. I'm not going to say the name of the website because that's not fair to them. But yeah, they put me on a very harsh schedule. They picked and chose what monologues they wanted me to perform. I didn't really have any creative control, so it wasn't fun. I gave that up. And in a bit of a tantrum, I took down all the monologue videos. But now I'm into Let's Play, so that's all behind me. However, a couple of people have suggested that I get back into doing dramatic readings. So what I was thinking of doing was doing some readings of poetry, some poems that I enjoy, maybe even a monologue here and there, but I don't really want to make that the main focus. I do want the main focus to still be Let's Plays, or even attempting a podcast. I could get Martin along for a podcast, or one of my other friends. I do actually have other friends, surprisingly. Not many. But there's that. That's an idea for the future. And this is also why I mentioned the headset at the beginning of the video, because now that I have this, I can actually do live commentary for some of my videos instead of recording everything in post, which is going to make a future Let's Play, which will be started over the summer, much easier, and it will make it much more enjoyable. However, as well as that, there's a Let's Play that I'm not entirely sure if I want to make or not, so I want some input on this, just so I know whether this would be a good idea or not. When I first started up my channel, just as a kind of test to see if I could improve my video editing skills, I uploaded some videos of boss battles from a hack of Pokemon Fire Red called Fire Red Omega. Would anyone be interested in seeing a full Let's Play of that game? For those who don't know, the hack is an increased difficulty hack of the normal Pokemon Fire Red game, where you can catch, at the time, every Pokemon that's available in the game. So all 386 of them. It's a fun game, I like it a lot, but Pokemon Let's Plays are notoriously hard to get right and easy to screw up, so I don't know if anyone would be interested in seeing that. If you are, then leave a comment. If that doesn't sound like something that would appeal to you, then, to be perfectly honest, I might do it anyway. I don't know, it'll depend how I feel. But there's that. I also, now that I have a headset and I can do live commentary, I might attempt doing a proper Let's Play of Maz and Wars, if I can ever beat the damn game. There's another Mega Drive game that I'd like to do called Ranger X, which, for anyone that doesn't know, is a really fun game. I love that game, it's a great game. But we've kind of had a flood of Mega Drive games recently on this channel. I mean, I've already done 3, so do I want to do a 4th? But unlike the others, this is actually a really good game, so yeah, I could actually enjoy playing that and have fun. Another possible game I could LP would be the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World game, which is... I haven't actually played that yet, but it's something I'd be quite interested in trying out. And I figured it would make for a fun Let's Play, so I could give that a go. Also, there could be other possible co-commentators coming on board. As well as Martin, one of the girls on my course has mentioned that she's interested in doing some commentary stuff, but she's never really available for doing anything, so I might get her on board at some point. Also, my fiancé would like to make an appearance in one of these videos, aside from calling me in the middle of a recording. It's another good thing about the headsets, there won't be any more unfortunate interruptions due to phones ringing and other stuff like that. If I do decide to do the Pokemon LP, be aware that that Let's Play could go on for quite a long time. It's quite a long game. The other idea was that if I decided not to do Fire Red Omega, then I could just do a normal run-through of Emerald, which would be fun. I like Emerald. I was thinking of making it a challenge run of some sort, but I could just go through the game normally and that would be fine. There's no reason to overcomplicate things. And that's pretty much all I have to say as far as channel updates go. No, I will never do a Let's Play of Minecraft, because if I ever download Minecraft, then that game will eat me alive. So I'm steering well clear of that game. Never gonna Let's Play anything like Slender or anything like that, because those games are overdone and I'm not interested in doing those sort of games anyway. The only kind of shocky, horror-y type game that I've ever been interested in doing would be Amnesia, but that's because it looks like a good game. I've never actually played Amnesia, so could give that a try, but I don't feel like my voice or my personality is really suited to doing horror games because, let's face it, everyone just wants to hear, like, shriek. I lost my temper a bit here and decided to stab the bitch. Something will happen, I promise. Something will happen. Recording this segment was about as fun as it looks. In regards to this LP, there will probably be another 2 to 3 videos, but I'm hoping to get this wrapped up by part 10. If it goes beyond part 10, then that's okay. I'm not going to try and cram a bunch of stuff into one video if it doesn't work, but I'm hoping that we can get this done, because this Let's Play has dragged on far too long. I mean, I started this in September last year, and it's just kind of dragged and dragged and dragged and dragged for a lot of reasons, mostly technical problems, but hey, we can't really help that. If it happens, it happens, and that's just the way it goes. But I'm interested to hear what sort of LPs you guys would be interested in. I am limited as to what I can do. I'm going to tell you one Let's Play that has been abandoned that I had planned to do, and unfortunately is never going to happen. I was planning to LP Bioshock. Unfortunately, I cannot find any way to actually hook up the controller with my computer, because I plug it in and the controller will flash once and then shut down. And I've tried using Gamepad Pro and a couple of other programs to try and set the controls and configure everything up, but it hasn't worked. And I don't know what the problem is, so I could look into this a bit more, but I kind of lost heart after that happened. I don't really know how else to say this. It kind of ruined it for me, if you know what that means, because I was so geared up and ready to do Bioshock that when that happened, my heart sank a little bit. However, the game that I will be doing over the summer, that I'm not going to reveal what it is because I want it to be a surprise, is an Xbox 360 game. That's the only thing I will say. It's for the 360. Don't know how long that game will go on for. All I know is that I definitely do want to do it, because it's a game that I've been interested in Let's Playing ever since I first opened up this channel. And I actually have a few failed recordings of that game that didn't turn out too great. Those were from back in September, when I didn't have a lot of the software and a lot of the recording capabilities that I do now, so I haven't really been able to do it until now. But I can, and that's what matters. And I'm going to cough, so please excuse me. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. That's the benefit of having a headset. I can get away with that now. Hopefully. I might just mute that part of the recording. I don't know. But I have enjoyed making these videos so far. It's been a nice distraction from everyday life and the stress of, you know, university coursework and all my other projects. But now... Finally, it happened. This is Uboa. Every time you walk inside Paniko's house and flick the light switch, there is a 1 in 64 chance that she will transform into Uboa. Her room will deform, it will play horrifying music in the background, and the screen will shake. Uboa behaves like any other NPC in the game. He will move towards you if you use the cat effect, and touching him will trigger this. Where the hell am I? It sounds like the White Desert, but there's nowhere to go. Just loop backwards and forwards endlessly, with that thing in the background. I think it's time to wake up now.